Hinoki, or Chamaecyparis obtusa, with its botanical name, is a slow-growing conifer bush or tree from the Cypressaceae genus, and can reach as a tree about 40 meters in height. The name Chamaecyparis stems from the Greek word chamae, meaning on the ground, and cyparis, which means cypress. Like all cypresses, it remains green all year round and is there a symbol of eternal life. Hinoki is sacred for the Japanese. It is also called sometimes fire tree. In certain Shinto rituals, pieces of dried hinoki wood were rubbed together just until a flame was produced. Historically speaking, hinoki wood is one of the most important woods in ancient Japanese architecture, with Shinto temples being erected out of hinoki wood. With its amazing resilience against decay, the wood of the hinoki tree has been used to build temples and shrines across Japan already in ancient times. The pagoda of the oldest wooden building in the world, the Horyoji Temple in Nara in Japan, was built about 2,500 years ago with hinoki wood, and it is still there in total stability. In Japan, the hinoki cypress originates from the islands Honshu, Kyushu, and Shikoku. It grows in valleys and on slopes, on volcanic soils, and on stony ground, and prefers the cold, damp climate. It can tolerate extreme cold temperatures of more than minus 20 degrees and forms one of the prettiest forests of mountains in Japan. The hinoki species also occurs in dwarf form, propagated in old beliefs from witches for broomsticks.
So the wood, the ingredients of the wood is softer. So you can see that there's 3 different sinks inside. The reason why they're using this special structure is that for the hydrolate, you can see some of the oil is floating on the surface.
Yes.
So they can collect those oil
and then put it
again.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So they increase that extraction rates.
Yeah, of course.
Very
good,
great.
very good.
So later he will share more information with us, but that's the end of our factory.
好，那扁这是红块，它的叶的节肢会比较密实，
Okay,
那
see
扁
that
薄
the
它会比较松，
leaves will be
比
flatter,
较宽一点。
and the leaves are also closer to each other. But if it's hinoki, the space between the leaves will be wider, and the leaves will be thicker.
Does he have calocedros also? Wow.
You can see the leaves are more like messy. You can see the. Oh, this is beniki.
Calocedros?
This is beniki. Beniki.
Ah,
它的
beniki.
叶子的话，它的
I
它
thought
的
it was
叶来讲
calocedros.
，Okay, so this calocedrus.
Ah, this is a calocedros.
Yes.
Wow. Really in it. Bite it. Eat it up.
Very nice.
Hinoki.
那这只扁薄的话，它比较特殊，
So you can smell it. The special thing
它的
about
气
this
味
Hinoi
它有
is
一点
that-
所以是
会
lemon
比一般
scented
还要
Hinoki.
高。
So the lemonade it contains more limonene than other ordinary hinoki.
Yeah, that's what we.
再来的结
We'll
构来
from
分
tell
别
this。apart from the others. We smelled it.
对对对。
So the one you are smelling is the hinoki containing more limonene than the ordinary one.
那它的味道，这
So
味
can
道
smell it.
体系就不太一样，一样都是 hinoki，
Oh, so
那味道就不一
now
样
we're。smelling another kind of hinoki, and the smell is a little bit different.
Looks also different. It looks also different. The
And
color
the
is
color.
different. Yellow.
So
Yeah.
maybe we can pass it on, so
Sweet.
everyone can have it.
如果说以蒸馏来讲，
Chamaecyparis obtusa, the hinoki, is considered an endangered species today due to its overharvesting for long periods of time. It is a protected species today, of course, but it still is highly under pressure from logging, also for export, and from grazing cattle and invasive plants. Logging outside the protected forests is a direct threat to the wild populations of the trees. The essential oil of Hinoki can either be derived from the wood, the root, or from its twigs and needles. It has a number of interesting benefits. In diffusion, the wood oil with its soft and balsamic fragrance bestows restfulness and relaxation in a room. Even just touching the wood of Hinoki with the soles of the feet showed in a research that participating women perceived themselves as being more comfortable and more relaxed, thereby confirming that Hinoki naturally induces physiological relaxation and stimulates a pleasant mood state. With its calming and harmonizing capacity, Hinoki essential oil particularly has shown to be a suitable agent for the development of regulators of certain sympathetic nervous system dysfunctions. Research showed that inhaling Hinoki decreased systolic blood pressure and heart rate. The famous Japanese technique of Shinrin-yoku, the forest bathing, is often linked to Hinoki because its presence as a plant or an oil clearly shows to reduce stress and anxiety. Furthermore, Hinoki oil is known for its antibacterial, antifungal, and antiseptic properties, for the skin particularly, which is good in case of minor cuts, scrapes, and wounds. This also can be interesting for creating massage blends and other skincare products. Hinoki oil can easily, without dilution, be used as a massage oil and as a skin toner, since it is highly skin-friendly, without any danger for creating irritations. The oil is therefore often used in perfumery and personal skincare products. Several studies also have shown that Hinoki oil can help to relieve chest congestion, sinus problems, and diverse respiratory infections caused by bacteria. Other research findings suggest that Hinoki essential oil may constitute a novel source of anti-inflammatory drugs. Not to forget Hinoki oil's capacity to alleviate muscular problems and even promote hair growth. And not to forget either Hinoki's insecticidal capacity. It may be in connection with the wood's already mentioned resilience against decay and aging. No wonder that Hinoki has such a strong reputation in Japan and Taiwan for its multiple health and wellness properties. Actually, Japan and Taiwan are today the major producers of the essential oil from the Hinoki cypress, with Taiwan particularly due to the 5 decades-long occupation of Taiwan by Japan, when the Japanese were largely promoting the cultivation of Hinoki trees on the Taiwanese island. The major biochemical constituents of the essential oil of Hinoki wood are alpha-terpineol, alpha-cardinol, T-murolol, alpha-murolane, alpha-pinene, gamma-cardinane, borneol, terpinolane, and limonene, beta-caryophyllene alcohol, and amenthoflavone. There are also others. The latter, amenthoflavone, is also found in plants like ginkgo and also St. John's wort. And here a quote, with its diverse biological activities, including anti-inflammatory, antioxidation, antimicroorganism, neuroprotection, musculoskeletal protection, and antidepressant effects, it is also especially interesting with its fascinating role against various types of cancer. Another quote, a wide range of anti-cancer properties of this natural bioflavone are described, revealing its ability to suppress the malignant growth of cancer and lead tumor cells to apoptotic death, besides impeding also angiogenic and metastatic processes. This is all about this special compound, the amentorflavone. Amentorflavone is a natural bioflavonoid compound and largely used in traditional Chinese medicine in form of various diverse medicinal plants such as the above mentioned and others. The amentorflavone compound has also shown, quote, to have strong protective benefits against a range of brain illnesses in preclinical trials, most frequently in Alzheimer's disease. Quite a plant, we can say, and as so often in ancient plant medicine, no end to its effects. Always new discoveries, often confirming the ethnobotanical messages derived from ageless folk medicine. Nature has no end to reveal its wonders, and it is so good that, finally, modern science plays the game to release the innumerable details of its research to the public. The era of a new energy medicine from Mother Nature is continuing to dawn.